To enhance code review guidelines and standards, a peer review system should be implemented. This system will facilitate constructive feedback and improve submissions. Categorizing and organizing posts is also important, so users can easily find the content that is relevant to them. Subforums for specific programming languages and topics can foster dedicated communities. Regular competitions, challenges, and knowledge-sharing events encourage user participation. Gamification elements, such as badges, points, and leaderboards, incentivize user contributions. To facilitate efficient content discovery, search functionality can be optimized. This can be done by improving the layout and design for easy navigation and readability. A user-friendly mobile interface is important for convenient access on all devices. Allowing users to create personalized profiles lets them showcase their expertise and connect with others. Enabling users to follow specific threads and users is a way to stay updated on relevant discussions. Thread visibility options can be customized, such as displaying unread posts or filtering by categories. For improved code readability, code snippets and syntax highlighting should be integrated. Version control for code submissions allows for easy tracking and collaboration. Tools for unit testing and code analysis facilitate code debugging and quality assurance. It is also important to establish a clear code of conduct to maintain a positive and respectful environment. Discussions should be moderated and inappropriate content removed to ensure a safe and welcoming space. Provide clear guidance on community guidelines and expectations to foster user accountability. A knowledge base or wiki can be created for frequently asked questions and tutorials. Integrate with external code repositories such as GitHub or Bitbucket for code sharing and version control. Partner with educational institutions or industry experts to provide guest lectures or workshops. First, consider the content quality and relevance. Enhancing code review guidelines ensures that only high-quality submissions are present in the forum. The peer review system also helps to facilitate constructive feedback. Improving the organization of posts such as categorization will let users more easily find relevant content. Secondly, consider user engagement and community. Creating designated subforums can foster dedicated communities for specific programming languages and topics. Regular competitions, challenges, and knowledge-sharing events are a great way to encourage user participation. The implementation of gamification elements, like badges, points, and leaderboards can incentivize user contributions. Thirdly, consider user interface and accessibility. Optimizing the search functionality can help facilitate efficient content discovery. Improving the layout and design for easy navigation and readability. It is also important to provide a user-friendly mobile interface for convenient access on all devices. Fourthly, consider customization and personalization. Users should be allowed to create personalized profiles to showcase their expertise and connect with others. Users can also follow specific threads and users to stay updated on relevant discussions. Options should be provided for customizing thread visibility, such as displaying unread posts or filtering by categories. Fifthly, consider technical enhancements. Code snippets and syntax highlighting should be integrated for improved code readability. Version control should be implemented for code submissions to allow for easy tracking and collaboration. Tools should be provided for unit testing and code analysis to facilitate code debugging and quality assurance. Sixthly, consider community management. A clear code of conduct should be established to maintain a positive and respectful environment. Discussions should be moderated and inappropriate content removed to ensure a safe and welcoming space. Provide clear guidance on community guidelines and expectations to foster user accountability. Seventhly, consider the additional feature requests. A knowledge base or wiki should be created for frequently asked questions and tutorials. Integration with external code repositories such as GitHub or Bitbucket should be included for code sharing and version control. Partnering with educational institutions or industry experts can provide guest lectures or workshops. To dive deeper into content quality and relevance, there are some things that can be considered, such as establishing clear criteria for evaluating code submissions, focusing on factors like efficiency, readability, and adherence to coding standards. Implement a system for flagging or reporting low-quality content to ensure that it is reviewed and addressed promptly. Encourage users to provide detailed explanations and justifications for their code reviews to promote constructive feedback. For user engagement and community, consider strategies such as introducing a mentorship program to connect experienced developers with newer members of the community. Organize virtual or in-person meetups and events to foster a sense of connection and collaboration among users. Creating a rewards program to recognize and incentivize active contributors such as top posters, reviewers, and organizers is also beneficial. When it comes to user interface and accessibility, you can improve the search functionality by implementing advanced search filters and operators to allow users to refine their search queries. Redesign the layout to prioritize key content and features, such as recent posts, trending topics, and user profiles. Ensure that the forum is accessible to users with disabilities by adhering to web accessibility guidelines, such as providing alt text for images and keyboard navigation support. For customization and personalization, you can allow users to customize their notification preferences to control the types and frequency of alerts they receive. You can also implement a system for recommending relevant content and users based on their interests and activity. Provide options for users to create custom groups or communities based on shared interest or project collaborations. Some things you can do for technical enhancements is implement a robust code editor with features such as syntax highlighting, auto-completion, and code formatting to improve the coding experience. Integrate automated code analysis tools to identify potential bugs, security vulnerabilities, and performance issues in code submissions. Provide support for multiple programming languages and frameworks to cater to a diverse range of users. For community management, you can establish a clear process for resolving disputes and conflicts among users. Implement a system for issuing warnings or bans to users who violate the code of conduct. Regularly solicit feedback from users on community policies and guidelines to ensure that they are effective and relevant. The creation of a knowledge base or wiki can provide curated resources, such as tutorials, code examples, and best practices. You can also create a forum specifically for answering frequently asked questions. Make it easier to contribute by offering tools for easy editing and version control. The integration with external code repositories can allow users to easily share and collaborate on code projects. You can also track changes to code submissions. You can also streamline the code review process. When you partner with educational institutions and industry experts, it helps bring in outside knowledge. They can share the latest trends and techniques. It can also help attract new users to the forum.